Well, what's happening, everybody? It is another Friday, and that means some of this. And let me get focused in on here. So, Friday, as I said last Friday, means I get to treat myself since I've been doing nothing but drink water and eating better. I get to treat myself to a Burger King this time. I don't know what I had last time. I can't remember. Maybe it was Burger King. I don't know. So, you probably won't be seeing this video until probably Monday. But I wanted to ask what you guys think about a topic. That is, those of you who are in the States, and I don't know if other countries do this or not, you'll have to help me with that. A bit of research, I guess. When you say to somebody, have a nice day, or have a good day, or hope your day goes better, or prayers, or anything along those lines, basically. So I think in some countries it's actually offensive or considered rude, at least, to tell somebody to have a nice day. And I think the basis for that is that you, as an individual, if you are talking to a stranger and you say to them, have a nice day, it's not genuine, because you're really then thereafter, the person that you're telling have a nice day becomes a simple afterthought, and it's probably not going to be in your thoughts or hopes or prayers or whatever then thereafter, unless you have more interaction with them at a later date. But the basic premise is, at least as far as what I've read a little bit about it, is that it's very informal and ingenuine. However, here in the States at least, especially in retail or any service where you have a customer employer relation, a customer business relation, however you want to put it, usually, at least most of the time, 90% of the time, or at least more than that, at least as far as I've encountered, anytime I'm in a business, a retail establishment, or any other service-based where I'm the customer, anybody who I'm interacting with on the other side that represents that customer, or that represents that employer or service or retail or whatever, I've always had them say to me, have a nice day, or have a good day, or take care, or something like that. And then on Facebook, when I see somebody, on my friends list or whatever, who's maybe down in the dumps, or has just experienced a loss of some kind or something, or whatever the case may be, something tragic, I always see on Facebook, I see the responses as being prayers or thoughts or whatever, and I have to think to myself sometimes, how genuine is that? It's one thing to say something or type it. You're not even saying it, you're typing it. It's one thing to type something, but the way that the internet works is it's so anonymous. Even on Facebook, what you say, you probably would never say in real life, although there are people who would. I'm not saying that, but in the most part, when you're dealing with things like trolls and people like that, they typically would not say something like that to a person. So you have to, or at least I have to wonder, that car, third gen Camaro, you have to wonder, or at least I wonder sometimes, just how genuine it is when you say things like, have a nice day, or prayers, or thoughts and prayers, or things like that. When so many people nowadays identify as being either a non-Christian belief, or whatever the case may be, and the term still comes up as prayers or something. And I don't know, maybe I look into it way too much, but the way that the world is going, how genuine is anybody's thoughts and prayers about anybody? Or how genuine is have a nice day? I mean, it almost seems just artificial. So hard to see around that corner. That guy was really booking. But anyway, so how genuine is it? And you have to think that take American history, for example. My grandparents, my great-grandparents, everything was genuine. You know, when you were walking into a town or when you were just driving, people would wave at each other. People would, you know, how do you do? Because there was a legitimate concern on their part that, you know, they were concerned if you were not having a good day or something like that. Everybody cared, let's just say. And maybe they didn't, but it meant more because more people actually really did, you know, it wasn't, I can't really get the words out. It was a lot different back then. Everybody said, how do you do? Or morning or whatever. I mean, have we lost something as a society, or have we just grown to the point where we've accepted the fact that nobody really cares about anybody else? I mean, really, has it, I can't even tell if this person up there is turning or not. Has it gotten to that point where we pretty much have given up caring about anybody? And yeah, they're turning. And I realize that there are people out there who still do care. I mean, I do care, but I have to admit, I care less about this person right here that's driving than I do about my own family. That's natural, but if that person there or this guy right here that's coming up or whoever were to run off the road, crash into a tree, and die right there, I'd be like, yeah, that sucks, but it wouldn't touch me, I guess, in a way that it would if my own family member did that. Or if I see a dog walking along and I think to myself, yeah, that dog could get hit by a car. If that was my dog, I would, well, you know, it just, I don't know if it's just human nature. And I remember watching a Star Trek The Next Generation episode, which I'm a fan of, where it was early on in the third season where Jeremy Astor, and you know, if you're a Star Trek fan, you would know, but Jeremy Astor lost his mother on a away mission. I think the episode was called The Bonding. And Data sat down with Riker and said, so how well did you know Lieutenant Astor? And then there was a dialogue back and forth about why is it, you know, when we know somebody more, we care more about them, either a loss or something, but when we don't know that person, we can care less, kind of. And the whole encompassing kind of bonk on the head was, if we cared more about each other, even strangers, there would be less problems in the world. That's where that conversation was going. And you can interpret it any way you want to, but that's how I interpreted it. So, does have a nice day have any meaning anymore? Or are we just kind of grasping at, you know, trying to squeeze every little last bit of good out of us? Is it genuine? Is it not genuine? Is it there just to make a buck on whatever business you have? I mean, what does it mean to you? Is it rude? Does it mean something? Is it better than nothing? Is it better to not say it and that means more? What do you guys think? So I'm torn, really. So anyway, let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate the feedback. So take care, guys.